Alright guys, so we're gonna get started without Austin, because he decided to chicken out and go make sandwiches instead. Yeah. Yay! Intro again.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Oh, what?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
No, not really.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
I don't want to go to the observation room. Come on, dude. Please. Can I wiggle?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually.
Can't move.
Just in here.
It's dark.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a minute.
Okay, are you sure you don't want me to wait? This is like... Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sometimes you do things, sometimes those things are wrong. Get out of the car. Well, that's a nice little Easter egg that's terrifying. Okay. Oh, I can move. Button?
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
No.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
No one's gonna be here?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories.
Happy birthday, Ryan, by the way.
Look into it.
More seizure stuff?
Yeah, so... This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is the pause menu.
Yeah. Cool. Like it.
And, so we woke up in a hospital and we've been in a 2-week coma.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they're making it seem like everything before was just our imagination going crazy because we're trying to remember stuff.
Cool.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19.
It's a patient file. Arrived on scene to discover two cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Found lying down outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained on a collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat.
Whiskey!
Mr. Ashen, I don't know how to say his name, was questioned on the scene, and he described the oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr.'s passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. Gotcha. What I meant to. $20F fatal. Oops. Empty whiskey. And out of control. Type. my typing wrong?
That's easy as it look, huh?
I never said it was easy.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
It's not like it, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband, he was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
You step out into the hospital ward, but it seems abandoned. Certainly feels like him. Nope. 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 Going back in here. Yepers. Click, click, click. No.
How sweet, is that the Summer 96 Hot Jam remix?
There's somebody here. Please, 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 please. Come on!
They made you a mixtape, go listen.
I tried, it wouldn't let me. Somebody in here? Oh my god. Oh, that one open.
Did you just say there's people in there?
Yeah,
It's a hospital.
It's abandoned. You wash your hands, but it feels pointless. Let me just see. Why is that turned over? The shadows were moving and I thought it was a person. Hey.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him, while Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Why are these people blaming him? No. Ugh. Exit. A-way heavy. I never have visitors. It's dark.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel, and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
The police here suck. I feel like I've missed. Did I not miss it? Okay, I didn't miss anything. Nope.
You're fine.
Oh, God.
Someone's breathing over your neck. It smells like spinach.
The light!
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Come on. Can we get this on the screen, please? Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
I did it!
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10.
This! Oh, the saw was
Clear.
still on.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10. 200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go. Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry. Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
x-ray. Let's get it going now, please.
I have it going. It's right here. Fun. Oh. Was there something else we gotta do for the x-ray? I thought we just turned on the camera, the monitor, and checked the x-ray.
Where are we with that x-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Slide that down. Back to X-ray.
Oh, wait. Maybe we turn this off? Oh, now it's working.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure.
I'm okay.
Baby, take a bite.
Oh,
Switch on a drill, please.
Your sandwich is getting old.
it's not getting old, it's delicious and amazing.
Because you took that bite right when you did.
The drill, please.
Every second you're not eating that sandwich deliciousness fades away.
I promise you it's not.
What did it say?
It said to turn on the drill, so I
Can we
did.
get this on the screen, please?
There, it's on the screen.
Which button?
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Now I'd be asleep.
Hey Austin, the Wing It we did the challenge that was bought by Eddie.
Oh, cool. Maybe they can make some wings that taste better. And don't leave my asshole on fire.
Hello. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall.
Teleport.
Go to hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner across the main hall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead upstairs, although the party is firmly downstairs. Let's go upstairs. As much as you'd love to, you promise you'd stay downstairs with the party. Fuck! Sorry, Tom.
Who makes that promise?
Not me.
Promise to be social.
It's
Not
like,
on your life.
I promise I'll be down here for 30 minutes. Total. That's it. Yep. Go to kitchen. That still exists, right? They all say the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast. Change that to Boston butt. Dad has cooked a Boston butt, but sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it.
That's fair but accurate.
Look at hog roast. It looks great. Eat hog roast. Maybe later. Also fair but accurate.
Yeah.
Look around. There's a utility room and the writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling. Look at writing. Look at wall. Look at Jen. Your sister is calling you over to talk.
Punch
Go.
sister.
Sister. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug, you're gonna miss each other, you thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes. She repeats her question, asking if you're happy. No. Tell her you're not having fun. She frowns. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks that you get her a drink. Get Jen a drink. Pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. No! You tell her no, as usual, everything is last minute. Another hug. Your family has really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's going to miss you. You're gonna miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. No. Drink. You pour him down another drink, anything to move the night along. Drink. Drink. Drink! You think 4 is enough?
Make it an even.
Alright, 6 then. Alright, go to hallway. You're about to go to the hall when you notice the utility room doors open first. Go to utility room.
My brain.
You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskey, ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There is a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Look at bottle. It's a gift from Dad, I think. There's a card next to it. Read card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. The bottle of a 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room about you. There must be hundreds, no, thousands of pounds worth of drink. Really must drink. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Find Dad. Leave room. Head back out in the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. Stumble out of the utility room and head back to the kitchen. This is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Hug Dad.
I don't understand feelings.
Go up stairs. Go to hall. Go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Go. Look. Typewrite. Look at Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Go to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Hug Jen. Go to Jen. I'm sorry, Jen. Please let me hug my sister. Oh God, please, no.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
You were standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts, those echo. Tell her no. 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 I don't wanna. Tell her no. Tell her yes. Look at Jen. Waiting patiently for the ride home. Go upstairs. Love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting. Fuck. Fuck off, Jen. Go to front door. Look in pocket. Look around. Talk to Jen. Okay, yeah, we can. Where are my keys, Jen? I don't know where my keys are. Look for keys. Go to kitchen. Maybe your keys are in the kitchen. Kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drink are at. Guests are set like vultures, picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Look for keys. You need to look for them. Ask Dad for keys. Go to Dad. Talk to Dad. Dad tells you to take sister home, but to go slow since you've had a few drinks already. That's a bad dad.
Yeah. Around.
Look around. It's difficult to move around in here, but between all the people in the kitchen table, go to hall. Back in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jim, living room size as she puts on her coat. Go to living room. Sure, your keys are in the living room, but I'm sure now. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on chairs having civilized conversation. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drink counter. Look around. Coffee table, a drink cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Grab jackets. Look at coffee table. It can't be on the coffee table.
Cabinet.
Look at cabinet. Your mom has a collection of wines and spirits, definitely. Look at coats. Search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Go to front. Go to hall. Keys in hand, you head back to the hall. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit to drive. Any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. Yes. Go to car. Go to front door. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing. Cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits up. Go to car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you the key is in your. Unlock car. Fumbling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the car glove box and hands you the note and the key that was inside. She tells you it's for when you read note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get the lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." Start car. Use key. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into. Alright, this is as much Jen's fault as it is my fault at this point.
It's everyone's fault. You just are the fucking pin. You're the
I'm the
donkey.
scapegoat.
Yeah, you are literally.
That's it. It's everyone's fault. Starts car. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. It's a weird car. Drive into the living room. Car squeals but stays stationary. Jen suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. Release brake. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Drive. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway like the first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving, very drunk, on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen starts dozing off as soon as it gets going. It shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Left. Go left. You don't want to, but you better ask Jen. Talk to Jen. It's gonna be a jump scare. She jumps and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course, it's left.
It's always left.
Drive left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down in the accelerator. You feel powerful. Feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. Speed up! I went. Oh, I
You're
thought.
all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you, "Crazy sister, strange." There's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slowly. Swerve. Swerve.
Get your swerve on, girl.
You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. Outside joins the inside.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over. James!
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
I don't want. You wake up in the car, your world is upside down. The seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into the car from the end. You are in grave danger. You have to get out. You. Nope. Or you can't move your seatbelt. Unlock seatbelt.
Unfasten.
Undo seat belt. Fuck the seat belt.
Put a seat.
Seat belt. Another word.
What?
So what's another word for like unfasten?
Undo?
I did undo. Undo seat belt.
Hit leave car again.
Leave car. Can't move your seatbelt. Click seatbelt button.
Remove seatbelt.
Oh shit. Remove seats belt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over and as you slump on the roof of the car. Leave open door. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall into your knees on the ground next. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of the car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You're standing, holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching it. But yeah, and blue car because I'm an asshole. The lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of the sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passengers. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. That figure. Silhouette is a police officer and in uniform. He beckons you to
Approach the pig.
Approach the pig. Sorry, you were not making any sense. Go to officer. As you approach the man with pulsating lights around you, get dimmer and dimmer while pain.
I know you. I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility.
Oh my god. Oh no 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 no.
Thing for
No
you
no no no
and
no
no one
no.
else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James.
I say nothing.
It's my fault.
Say it. Tell them.
I can't. I can't type. I don't want to turn
Listen to
around.
yourself.
It has to end, James. Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end.
Can it not be so dark?
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember?
Where'd the ball go?
Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
Ow!
I think I have to click on the door.
Go back to where we started. Put an end to this nightmare.
Started in here. Oh my goodness.
You can do this, James. You can let go. Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
That was awesome.
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the right side. The last one didn't seem super duper puzzle heavy.
It wasn't. It was just like, it was just really scary. I knew nothing was actually gonna pop up because they didn't like model any characters throughout the entire thing, so why would they suddenly do it in the last?
Yeah.
But that was just really terrifying. And I really hated having to type, like, planting the evidence and stuff. I feel like such a bad person.
That's cool, though. That's a good game.
Mm-hmm. I have to question, though, if that's what actually happened, or if they were, like, doing things and saying things that were, like, leading him to say that.
I know, right? It's like he's got brain damage and is, like, screwed up now, so it's like, why are they trying to force a confession out of, like, a mental patient?
Mm-hmm. And it's like, there's evidence, of course, because, like, his mom and dad witnessed him, like, drinking heavily at the party.
Yeah.
But there was still, like, there's still, like, a weird gap for me where it's like, I don't know why, like, they threw this giant party for their son, and then they're just like, oh, yeah, you're drunk, we don't care, just take your sister. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No, most of this does not make.
Like, it's a really good story.
Yeah.
It's making me question what's actually going on with the doctors.
That was cool. That was honestly a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad I picked that up on it.
That was really awesome.
Jump on board if you're down.